Now here are today's announcements.
Where do you see yourself in 20 years?
In 20 years, I probably see myself as an actor.
Where do you see yourself in 20 years?
In 20 years, I see myself still be best friends with you, Orlin.
Where do you see yourself in 20 years?
In 20 years, I will be not retired. I will still be teaching, hopefully in room 115, 7th graders at CMS, or I will have achieved my goal by then to be best friends with Taylor Swift, and I can just hang out at her mansion in Rhode Island with the Kelseys. I'll babysit their kids. So either one of those.
Where do you see yourself in 20 years?
At McDonald's. Where do you see yourself in 20 years?
In 20 years, I want to have 3 kids, and I want to be a real estate agent in New York.
As the weather gets colder, please remember that coats and blankets are not to be worn inside the building during the school day. Our school climate is designed to keep everyone comfortable, and wearing layers such as sweaters or hoodies is encouraged if needed. Thank you for following this guideline and helping us maintain a productive learning environment.
Good morning, CMS. We are nearing the holiday break, and the end of our first semester is right around the corner. As we start thinking about cold winter weather, I think it's important that we take a few moments to review some building expectations. Firstly, I want to remind you that any outerwear, such as jackets, coats, or blankets, must be left in lockers throughout the day. This is an expectation of the building and is something that we do to ensure the safety of every student. On chilly days, you may go to the locker and retrieve a jacket or coat on your way to lunch if you intend to take advantage of outdoor recess, but you must return that item to your locker immediately following lunch. Students that fail to meet this expectation will be sent to their lockers to put the item away and will face additional consequences if it becomes a habitual issue. Secondly, I've noticed that a lot more students are wearing AirPods, earbuds, and headphones in the hallway. As with coats, these items should be kept in your locker unless a teacher has approved their use in the classroom. If you're going to a class that you know you are permitted to use them in, then they need to be off while in the hallway. There are many reasons a teacher, a staff member, an administrator, or a fellow student might need to urgently get your attention in the hallway, and these devices can prevent that and cause a safety concern. I have asked that our teachers crack down on this and emphasize it as an expectation during transitions between classes. Please make sure you meet this expectation so that you can avoid any potential consequences or issues. Thank you for your attention, everyone, and please have an excellent holiday break. I hope you get to spend this time with friends and loved ones while you get some much needed rest. I can't wait to see all of you when you return. Have a wonderful rest of your day, CMS.
Teachers want to recognize 2 Minutemen as Magnificent Minutemen this week. These students were selected because they consistently demonstrated the Minutemen P words: prepared, punctual, positive, polite, persistent, and productive. Congratulations, Jacob Hubiak and Edison Biscayne.
Congratulations to the CMS students who were selected for participation in the 2024 to 2025 Lancaster Lebanon Music Educators Association's All-County Honor Concert Band Festival. 24 HHS students and 16 MS students will represent Hempfield on Saturday, February 1st for a rehearsal and concert under the Director of Outstanding Guest Conductors. From CMS, congratulations to Madeline Miller playing the flute, Susie McCooey playing the bassoon, Quinn Schonauer playing the clarinet, Aliana Cabrera playing the clarinet, Grayson Brandt playing the French horn, Liam Monsky playing the trombone, Darian Freiberg playing the trombone, Emily George playing the baritone, and Ishan Sabiti playing percussion.
Attention all students auditioning for the spring musical Newsies Junior. Auditions for CMS students will be held today from 3 to 5 in the LG2. Please be on time for your audition and be sure you have transportation home. See you there.
On Thursday, December 19th, Colonials will be enjoying a few rounds of sweet or meat bingo during Flex. Winners will have a choice of candy or a meat stick. Students not in good academic standing will be scheduled to an alternate location.
Attention students, get ready for Mumal's Math Minute Tuesday. Every week, a math problem will be presented on WCMS. Think you've got the answer? Write it down, show your work, make sure to include your first and last name, and drop it in the box outside the main office before the end of the day. Each week, Dr. Mumal will draw from the submissions and announce a lucky winner. Get your pencils ready, and let's see those math skills in action.
All right, good morning. This past week's Moomal's Math Minute question dealt with the cost of Coca-Cola, and we compared the cost of a bottle to a can. So as we read the first part, a 12-ounce can of soda costs $1.20. What is the cost per ounce? So it's 12 ounces for $1.20. So we want to know the price per ounce. So I'm going to take the price divided by the number of ounces. Per means divide in math. Price per ounce to find the price per 1 ounce. So, for the can we see this? I don't know. It was $1.20, which seems expensive, for 12 ounces. Notice how I labeled with a dollar sign $1.20 and 12 ounces. And so when I divide, the price of a can, the price per ounce of the can of soda was 10 cents per ounce. Now with money, you always want to write it out to the hundredths place. So I added a 0 here, and I label my answer with a dollar sign. Some of you put a cent sign behind, and that's perfectly acceptable. Some of you didn't label at all. You're not getting candy today. All right, so then the bottle, an 8-ounce bottle of soda costs 88 cents. And that was for a total of 8 ounces. And when I take 88 cents divided by 8 ounces, I get that the bottle of soda was 11 cents per ounce. Now, in the problem, I had the bottle up top and the can on the bottom, and the question up top was the can. So the picture didn't line up with the question, which tricked a few of you, because when it came time to say what was the better buy, a lot of you said the bottle. The bottle's 11 cents per ounce. The actual answer is that the can of Coke was the better buy. If you answered that the bottle was a better buy, I'm sorry, no candy this week. So our winners to go down to the office: Victor Paredes Nosco, Bella Angelo, Amanda Botros, Rafaela Connie, Danielle Rivera, Caleb Showalter, Kathia Marie, Elizabeth Trappenhagen, Zahara Tita, Kiera Witt, Sophia Douglas, Lily Over, Isabella Potowski, and Yesenia Davis. Thanks for participating. We're not posting a question for this week. We'll have our next question when we return from the holiday break.
Today's lunch is walking taco or a chicken sandwich.
Today's weather is partly cloudy with a high of 58 and a low of 31. Tomorrow's weather is rainy with a high of 49 and a low of 35.
Remember, we are CMS. See, choose to be safe, and make responsible decisions and show respect. Have a top-notch Tuesday.